So Christmas is going to be different this year. Everything's look different. That's, 2020, right? Everything's different this year. And for us extroverts, it's kind of hard because, we're used to going to holiday parties, and we're used to getting together with family and friends and having so much fun. And so it's kind of strange this year. Then you have those people who are so happy. I mean, I am happy that usually my December every night is so packed and busy. And so that is nice to not have a super busy schedule in December. Don't get me wrong. But then it's also kind of weird because, you're not seeing people who you only saw maybe once a year, only at, an office party or, some other time to get to socialize with them. People that normally don't see in your everyday paths. And I was thinking about people who've moved in during this whole time, right? Because surprisingly, and they find this very odd, that there's still that I would think that people wouldn't be moving, but people are moving for various reasons. And I thought, it's hard because it's hard to meet them. We had some new neighbors moving down the street, and I'm like, what's the protocol for this? Like, I don't want to offend them, but I want to welcome them, but I don't want to, you don't know how, if you can go over and say something, you just want to be polite and nice. But the Christmas time is a great time to, if there is someone new in your neighborhood or in your area, to just take a simple note or something, just something simple. And to hey, I noticed you moved in October, but we just wanted to wish you happy holidays, Merry Christmas. I was thinking like something, if you can, something nice, like here's a gift certificate to our favorite local restaurant, or, we love this one, or whatever, that it's a good time to get out and to meet those new people. And also, we were talking about gifts this year, and obviously everybody's in different situations. But my friend, she made a good point. She said, and this was an eye-opener to me. She goes, we have been very blessed this year. And so she goes, I feel like, we can do something extra for those, who, just for those, for our male person who's had a lot thrown on them, our teachers, again, who's had a lot put on them. And so she goes, I can give a little extra. And so I'm going to, and it got me thinking, not everybody's in the same boat. Not everybody's in the same situation. But I thought this is a good time, if you can, to do something a little extra, especially for those poor teachers who got thrown into, as much as the parents complain about online, when you're an online teacher, you're trained in specific how to be an online teacher. And these teachers weren't trained in that, and they were kind of thrown into it. And you have, at least in our area, you have teachers who are doing online, who do virtual learning and in-class learning. They have to do both. That's a lot of extra work that we've just asked of our teachers. And, they're at the front lines. They put their lives, kind of in jeopardy going to school. And so it's just, and I know everybody kind of in a sense does, you could talk about, again, the postal workers or those at the grocery stores or our healthcare workers. And so just think about those in your lives that you come in contact with. And if you don't have means, extra means this year, or, for whatever reason, a thank you note goes a long ways. Just, thank you for all your hard work. It's been a rough year, and I could tell my kids, give one specific example that you're thankful for. And it goes a long ways. So with this extra time you may have in the holidays, because there are no holiday parties, no holiday concerts, no holiday sing-alongs, think of who you could reach out to in your area, whether it's someone new, whether it's someone who's had to work a lot of extra time, whether it's someone in your neighborhood who's lonely, whose kids live out of state and can't visit them, or, there's a lot of people. So just think about that. Think about who you can write a note to, who you could reach out to during this time, a season, with all our extra time we have. So that's my thought, and my friend, she got me thinking as to what I could do this year. So think about it. It'll be different for everybody. It will look different for everybody. And so it's just who in your circle of influence you can thank this holiday, this Christmas season. So have an absolutely wonderful time thinking about this and doing it. Thanks.